Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Flying Alaska with me, Herd 37. So, in our last flight, we came over to Bethel, that's P-A-B-E, and in this episode, we're going to go down to Dillingham, that's P-A-D-L. You can see here with the wind is really just kind of a crosswind, maybe a little bit to the north. We're going to go ahead and take off on runway 18. Here at Dillingham, unfortunately, there's a localizer, but you can see with the wind, we actually have to come in from the other side end, and we're going to come in at runway 1. That's a heading of 010, and the airport is staying at an elevation of 85 feet. So you can see down here in southern Alaska, and we're on our way down to Unalaska. I can't remember, this might be Unalaska right here. Can't tell. That little box was missing. Oh, that box covers it up. I'm thinking that's it. I just want to kind of check. I'm not sure if that's it or not. Just kind of off the top of my head, wanted to just check and see if that's it. Paco, I don't know. Cold Bay, so no, it isn't. Maybe that's a place we'll visit anyway. Who knows? Like I said, we're on our way down to Unalaska and Valdez and Yucatan, so that'll be good. Yeah, Bethel to Dillingham, you see it's about 144 miles, a little bit longer than last time. I've had some short flights recently, and one good-sized one, actually. But, yeah, let's go ahead and move on over to the plane. Alright, everybody, here we are at the plane. We're actually way out here. I guess this is actually the general aviation parking area. I didn't even see this. Now, I think, yeah, we parked right over there. A little bit closer. I guess there is another runway. Maybe they don't use this runway anymore? Or maybe it is a taxiway, but it sure looks like just a gravel, small runway. I don't know. Let's get her going here, FS passengers, and start our flight. 10 people. I'll knock the fuel down to 40%. We've been having plenty of fuel, and it's not a long flight. Was it 140 miles, something like that? Let's go ahead and we'll fill her full of cargo. No reason not to. Let's see if we can get 550 in each. Should be close. We don't have to worry about getting off the runway on a plane like this, or a runway like this. Normal flight and destinations. PADL. Dillingham.
Destination set.
Load her up immediately.
Flight control.
Got all 10 people. Go ahead and start her up. Alright, put your belts on. Alright, come over here. We're going to turn our battery on. Nav and the beacon. Alright. Start off with the right engine. The fuel boost. The ignition and starter. We're at about 12%. And give her some fuel. Here she goes. And I'm going to go ahead and kick off the starter. Right generator coming on. I'm going to move this all the way up. Alright. Fuel boost comes off. The left one comes on. Ignition and starter. Getting wait until about 12%. There we go. Alright, it's a good start. Left starter comes off. Left generator as well. Or fuel boost as well, and generator comes on. We'll move that all the way up. Turn on our avionics bus, fuel heaters, prop heat, surface goes to auto, pitot heat, stall vane, auto feather is armed. And, well, this place has a tower, so we can't use the tower, so we don't have to talk to anybody. Alright, let's get some of this. Gonna hit it right in the corner. There we go. We'll make this smaller. And then we'll get out of our way. Same thing with this pop out GPS. All the messages off and everything. Make that a little bit bigger. 145 miles, as you can see, is what it says. I'll leave that right there. I don't want to mess with it anymore. Turn all of these messages off. Alright, CDI, switching that over to GPS. And for our altitude, we're going to go to 95. I believe it was 95. It wanted me to go to 7,500. That was the suggested in FSX, so I moved it up to this 95. Alright, 95, there it is. Get those off the screen. Get the taxi light on. Parking brake coming off. I'm also going to open up these cowlings. Alright. Go over here to our right. I was going to hit something and now I've forgotten what I was going to do. Oh yeah. The weather radar. Oh, wrong button. There we go. That puts it in test mode. Alright, now I'll go ahead and put it in standby until we get up in the air and we can turn her on. Flaps going to 1 notch. Runway heading is 189. Give her a little bit more power. She just gets going so daggone quick. I got one hand steering it and one hand doing all this. Alright, here we go. 189. Alright, so this is a runway. It says 11 and 29. So I guess what we're going to do, we'll go across. I was going to taxi down it over to here, but we'll just go across. So I don't want to have to mess with turning on the landing lights and the strobe and everything for FS passengers. So we'll go over and then go down. It's not like it takes any longer or anything. It's weird how these engines are spooling up kind of late compared to when I move the power up. Yeah, we want to take this right here. Wow, she's really speeding up. Come over here. We're going to have to go down a little more. Because I don't... it should be close if we took off right here. So let's go down a little further at least. Maybe not a ton. But from right here, we might have a little bit of a trouble getting up. We've already gotten into the grass once on that one airport. What was it, Taylor, I think it was? Had a hell of a time finding it. And then when we tried to take off, we were a little too heavy, I guess. Oh, we weren't really all that heavy. It was just such a short damn runway. 3,000 foot runway or something like that. I mean, we've had some close calls and previous flights from Flying Alaska, but we've never actually gone past the runway. Although, heck, we just barely got landed on. We really went to the edge. But this is a long runway right here. I believe it's over 6,000 feet. Here at Bethel. I think the next one might be 2, although it might be under 5,000 feet. I can't remember. But Dillingham is still pretty good size. Hit the brakes as soon as I turned right there. A little squirrely. Alright, let me put my parking brake on. Make sure we got everything set up. Make sure our fuel's 100%. I can't believe I messed that up last time. Landing lights, strobe lights. We are good to go. The flaps are set. Don't see anybody. So we can go ahead and get on out of here. He seems kind of lumbering today. Come on, girl. I'm not sure why she's acting like that. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Alright, let's go ahead and rotate. Positive rate. Gears coming up. Go ahead and retract the flaps. Now if we go to Dillingham, I hate having to fly with one hand, but I gotta cowlings. I struggle with the using just the left hand. All right, we'll make our turn. All that beautiful water. I was talking about in the last flight, there's tons of water in Alaska. In the mainland, you know, it's kind of surprising. And then I guess in this flight we'll also be going over some mountains, not huge mountains though, because like it was saying you 7,500 feet is the suggested altitude. So I guess they're not, you know, the big mountains. I think those are more to the east. Autopilot, nav. Remember for the altitude, climbing at 1,000 feet a minute. Let's take a look outside. Hopefully we can still see Bethel. Well, there's another airport. Oh, that might actually be the one that I was originally going to land at, but switched it. Oh no, that was Penny. PANI. No, we did that. There's Bethel over there. There was actually some good-sized buildings over there when we came in. Like I say, I think Bethel is a bigger city. Nothing like, you know, Juneau or Anchorage or Fairbanks or anything. It's still pretty good size for Alaska. Of course, in Alaska, you'll notice there's a ton of, like on Flight Sim Commander, you'll see there's a ton of water runways and stuff for landing as well. So notice about 139 miles, a little less than an hour to get there at this speed. Desire tracker 120. Alright, there we're set 120. Like I said, we'll go on up to 9,500 feet. Everything looks good. We'll go ahead and turn that on. Actually, I think I had it on. I think standby is to the left of Tess, isn't it? Yeah, it's actually to the left. I keep turning it on when I think I'm going to standby. But I don't foresee any bad weather anyway. I didn't notice anything when we were checking it out. About 46 miles away. I love how we climb so fast. Beautiful Alaska. But I'm going to go ahead and speed on up. We'll be back in just a little bit. Alright everybody, slowing it down here. About 20 miles out. Just crossed 6,000 feet. We're going down to 3,000 feet. Go ahead and enrich the fuel mixture here. I'm going to take this to 100% RPM. Alright, so we're landing on runway 1. Let's see if there's any procedures here. Hopefully there is. And we can use GPS on or RNAV on. Same thing. Basically, so we'll use vectors. Load that up. And we'll say activate the approach. Mute my mic for 1 second. Alright, so you can see, for one, we've got to come way over to the right to bring up this one. You can see the approacher point is right there coming back. So it would have been really nice to be able to use runway 19, that localizer, but the wind is not cooperating. Up that autopilot as well, just crossing 5,000 feet. Probably have to go a little bit lower than 3,000 feet to be honest, but we'll keep on letting her descend, because one thing I kind of don't like is when you switch over, it starts descending at 500 feet again. It won't stay at what you set it at. In fact, I don't like the way this is coming in, because it's going to come over more over there, which isn't a huge problem as long as we are at the right altitude. Alright, nearest airport list. For Dillingham, PADL. Well, somehow, wait. Let me come back. I thought it said Carenado. I always call it Carenado, but someone did say it's Carenado. Okay, select a runway for lane. They do have Addons at Dillingham. That's kind of nice. Runway 1. Full stop landing. It will announce our position.
Papa Alpha Delta Lima traffic off Hotel 587 is 11 miles northwest, 4,300 inbound to land, runway 1.
Alright, let me switch over to Addons here.
Papa Alpha Delta
See, it says
Lima,
Canadian traffic, which is weird.
Wind calm, visibility greater than 20 miles, sky conditions clear, temperature -1, warp dew point -1, altimeter
3032. Alright, I've got 3032 right there.
Runway 1, VFR aircraft.
Alright, switch that off. Alright, so we got the right pressure. Okay, so I switched this over to 3000 so it would stay there and send up 500. Well, I'm going to let this drop on down to 2500 because it seems like we're going to go right there and probably make a crappy right turn. Heading is 010. I can't hardly see it. There we go, 010. Reset this view. Alright, but we should slow down a little bit as well. That'll help. And we're coming up on 3,000, so we're going full rich here on the mixture. I'm going to pull back even more on the power. So I want to go as slow as possible because if we're too fast, it's already going to be a hard turn. If we go too fast, we're going to go way out to the right and make some big looping turn. I don't know what you would call this if we come in right, like you're supposed to technically come in here and then go on the downwind. If you enter right there, which I guess is not, I don't know what you'd call that, because I think technically you're not supposed to enter like that. You're supposed to enter on this side. I never did see the airport. Perhaps we're too close. Move this down to 10. Yeah, we're beyond it, but I never did see it. Well, there it is. Wait, is that it? That's gotta be it. Right out on the peninsula. Come down to 2,500. That thing said we were still high. I think it was Vasti lights if I remember from seeing them. Just need to come on down a little more. Alright, plane, you should really be making the turn right about now. It's just gonna make that stupid looping turn. I'm switching to heading. Cause see, we're already gonna be out to the right. We already know that. Set that to 100 because the airport elevation is 85. See how it's going to make that stupid looping turn? Because of the angle? Just come way back out to the left. Now we're pretty much on the glide slope as well. So slow the descent here. Gears coming down. Increase my power a little bit here. And we could probably switch this back over to nav and she'll fly back over to the right. Slow it back to 500 or 500 feet a minute. Notch of flaps coming out. There's 010 again. Still need to drop down a little quicker. Second notch of flaps coming out. Announced that we're on final. I don't know why it keeps bringing up Carenado. Come on, thing. It keeps saying Carenado traffic. I don't know what that was all about.
Runway 1 to land.
Autopilot's off. We're at full flaps now. So I was concentrating on that so much I let her get way too high. Not all is lost. Alright, get back on the throttle just a little bit. So we were dipping down a little too much, so we're gonna pick the nose up a little bit. Slow her down a little bit. So we are slightly fast. Back the power to idle. Alright, we'll go ahead and stop her here. Gotta turn around to get back to the terminals and everything, or whatever they've got. Retracting the flaps. Swing on back around. Stop that recording. Yeah, not too bad of a landing. We actually got her pretty good on the approach. We're coming in so high, but we've covered it pretty nicely. We were a little fast. I couldn't quite get her to slow down as much as I had wanted. But all in all, it was pretty daggone nice, I thought. Alright, go ahead and stop her here. Let's tell everyone that we're clear of the runway. That was really weird. It kept bringing up Carenado, but it gave us the right one.
It's clear of the runway.
Announced it correctly. Anti-collision and landing lights are off. Now let's check out here. Alright, I'm gonna take the one to the left, not that it matters. It seems like all of a sudden this plane has gotten really loud. Something with the engine. Or engines. She just seems really, really loud. Whoa there, girl. She's going really fast again. Alright, stop right there. Parking brake is on. Okay, take your belts off. We're stopped. Avionics can come off. Fuel control heaters are off. Prop heat. Pitot heat. Stall vane. Disarm the auto feather. Taxi light can come off as well. Let's go ahead and cut the fuel. Generators can come off. Ignitions can come off. Nav and beacon, battery off. You can open up the doors. Let them get on out. I'm not looking for her. There we go. I like that passenger door. The 3-piece thing. That is really sweet. I wish if you open up more doors, it would get them out quicker. That'd be kind of cool. But no. You just open up that one, they get out just this quick. It is a nice plane, though. I gotta say, I do enjoy it. Maybe we could fly an air hauler, too. Fairly comfortable with it, although I mean, we've flown it a fair amount. Although we took a break from it for a long while. We're almost out. Alright, they're all out, so we'll close up the doors. We'll go back over here to FS Passengers and end this thing.
Congratulations!
And there we go. Senior Second Officer, C4. That is gonna matter because this is the last season. Alright, the flight distance was 144 nautical miles. Time airborne 44:08. The flight time was 51 minutes 7 seconds. Time on the ground 10 minutes 55 seconds. Average speed was 196.46 knots. It took 9 minutes and 18 minutes to climb. 24 minutes and 15 seconds on the cruise. Cruising an average of 231.01 knots. Descent time was 10 minutes 35 seconds. Landing speed was 83.94 knots. Came down 102.3 feet a minute. That was a lot better, both those, than what we've been doing, really. Landing pitch 2.21 degrees. Landing weight 8,950 pounds. Total fuel use 352. Climb fuel use 99 pounds. Use 198 on the cruise. Using 498 hours. Still kind of a lot. And the descent fuel use 54 pounds. Made $669 on the tickets, $400 even on the cargo. Used $197 worth of fuel. Spent $12 on airport taxes, $46 on insurance. Total real income $814 times the 50, $40,700. All right, the passengers thought we should be 100%, so we increased 0.47% to 95.27. And we got 230 pilot bonus points because we had a perfect flight. 50 for the very smooth landing, 150 for the perfect flight, no problems, and very satisfied passengers, and 30 points for landing at the correct airport. There we are at Dillingham. Nice bigger airport. I've been kind of shooting for those ever since Taylor. Yeah, good sized runway. Taylor was what, like 3,000 feet? I don't even think it was 3,000 feet. I don't know. It was all gravel. Yeah, but now we're down here towards the south, so there's a few places we want to hit up. So we'll be doing that in the future. And look, that time it did shut all this off. I don't understand it. Alright, but that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all did enjoy it. Catch you guys on the next flight.